bring the arms up towards the ceiling, rotate the wrists, spread the fingers wide, rotate the thumbs, and then bend the elbows out to the side, shoulder height, and then back up, and again, and then bring them down. Just bring the knees back up, have the feet together, let the knees go wide, soles of the feet together. If you want to, you can bring the arms up and over again, circle them out to the sides, and once more, and then bring those knees together. Bring the knees and feet over to one side, just twisting the spine, head in the opposite direction. Lovely deep breath in through the nose, out through the mouth, and rolling through that lower back and over to the other side. Head in the opposite direction, coming through that lower back, just readjusting the feet so they're hip width, rolling onto the coccyx, just doing some pelvic tilts, rolling up the back, tilting, and then arching the back as you come forward, pressing the back down. Settle into neutral, doing one ankle over the knee and a glute stretch, and bring that knee in, the thigh in a bit further if you like. You can curl up through the neck, elongating the top of your spine. Rotate the ankles. Let's do a quick hamstring stretch to bring one foot down and that top leg up towards the ceiling. You can be curled up or you can have your head down. And then bring the other leg up towards the ceiling, switching over. Bring the other leg down if you like, or keep it long. Just easing the leg in towards you. And then bend the knee, have the ankle over the knee, head down, and come up into the glute stretch on the other side. Deep breath, and just let the foot come back down. Okay, so I just want to do an abco hold to fire up the abs before we get started. So just in your normal position, hands supporting the head, having the core switched on your next breath out, then just lifting from the center of your chest, shoulder blades off the mat, and we're just going to stay here. Okay, and on the next breath out, you're going to raise the leg into tabletop, and then the second one, keeping the lower back down, and then one leg up straight, second leg up straight, and down and down. We'll do that the other side starting first. So just try not to let the head drop down. See if you can squeeze up a little bit higher, keeping the chin off the chest. Okay, and bring one leg down at a time. And before you bring the head down, just bring the arms parallel and then up towards the ceiling. Keep looking forward at the thighs, and then hands behind the head and come down. All right, now we're going to do 100, and seeming we've got equipment, up to you whether you want to use a ball or the ring. We're going to come up and do our 100 with the equipment, and instead of the arms beating down, we're going to do very gentle pulses on the piece of equipment that you've got, either the ball or the ring. Okay, let me just grab some water, I'm so thirsty. It's totally up to you if you want your head down, because when we come up, because the arms are up, it's going to be more tiring on your neck because you can't get the arms down here. So let's just see how we can get on first of all. Right, bring one leg into tabletop, core switched on, and then the other, and then chin towards the chest, look towards the thighs, arms up, and then just begin your 100. So I'm just doing very quick pulses on my ring or your ball. Don't have to get anywhere near 50. You can come down for breaks in between. So don't look up at the ring. What I'm doing is looking at the top of my thighs, and that's just helping not to hurt my neck. Any doubt at all, just bring head down, do them head down. And I'm going to straighten my legs, so feel free to do the same. And you can start bringing the legs down. Oof, these are hard. Much prefer beating down with the arms, which you can do at any point if you want to put the equipment down. Well done. So just gentle pulsing, firing up the arms. Lovely. Sue's down, I'm down. There's no hesitation there. Bringing the legs down and the head side to side. Okay, now whether you've got a ball or a ring is immaterial. What we're going to do is put the curve of the ring or the ball on our, let's say, left thigh, and you're holding it in place with your right hand. So your arms are cross. Okay, now bring the, hang on, with the ring it's not so easy, but bring the right leg, in fact, so you might need to sort of bring the ring down if you're using that. And the right leg is up towards the ceiling and the left arm. All right, now bring that leg, actually it's easier, yeah. So one leg in tabletop, the other straight, that's what I mean. Okay, so bring the straight leg and arm down, but nowhere near to the floor. And then you've got pressure on the ball or the ring. So you can feel that across the tummy and in the obliques. Lovely. And all the time you're also trying to keep your rib pointing down towards the hips. So breathe out, stretch, breathe in, back, up. Just do one more for me. Now keep the leg with the ring on it up, so just bring your right leg down and your left arm. And then we're just going to pulse the knee in and the hand down. So you're squeezing against one another. So hopefully feeling that in your oblique. Perfect. Excellent. Okay, now before we do the other side, if you need a quick stretch, that's fine. You're going to pop the ball, I think you've both got ball now, haven't you? Yeah. You're going to pop it just above your knees, so between your legs, which is a damn sight easier than popping the ring there. All right, so when you've got the ball there, you're going to push through the lower back, bring both legs up into a tabletop. All right, so from there, we're going to come into a supine twist. So you're just coming over 6 or 7 inches. It's so hard with the ring. And back to the middle and to the other side. I might have to get a cushion in a minute, my legs are shaking. And back to center. This time we're going to come over to the side, straighten both legs, bend, back to center and straightening both legs in the center and to the other side. That's it, so just keep going, relaxing the back of your neck, keeping the core engaged. Obviously having to work extra hard with the inner thighs to keep the ball in place. Try and keep the 90-degree angle behind your knees, don't let them flop down. Superb. Okay, just one more to center on the other side, or depending which part of the routine you're on, just make sure that you're finished off. Come back to center and just release the ball. Bring it down by the side and a full body stretch. Okay, coming back up, we've just got that other side to do. So right leg comes up in tabletop with the left arm crossing to just put some resistance on the ball, in your case, ring in mine. Left arm up towards the ceiling and, no, hang on, right arm up towards the ceiling, left leg. And come down. These are really hard, especially second time round. So you don't need to bring the arm and leg down too low. Concentrate more on keeping the rib hip connection and the squeeze across the torso with the hand and the ball. Lovely. Let's go for 3 more. So really stretch long, push the back down to come back up. And when you've finished, just bringing that ball down to the side and just wiggle your knees side to side. Okay, just leaving the equipment down for a second. I just want to do some oblique crosses. So just bring your feet back to hip width, and then you're going to put the right ankle over the left knee. I'm going to put my right hand behind my head and my left arm's long, or you could have both behind. So we're going to come up and we're going to reach to the side of the knee. So left arm reaches beyond that right knee. Big breath out as you come up. If it feels better or more comfortable, or I think I do prefer just coming elbow up rather than long arm. So up to you how you do it. Now we're going to lift that right leg up towards the ceiling so it's straight, and continue to reach over. And then as you come back, the leg lowers. So you bring the leg up, reach across, stretch back. You can keep the head up the whole time, or you can bring the head down in between. And stay up there, and you're just going to do little pulses, reaching left hand as if you're trying to tap the foot. So just little pulses for 4, 3, 2, 1, and bring your head down. Okay, without much of a rest, we'll do the other side. So left ankle over right knee now, and left hand behind the head, right arm reaches across. Really trying to lift the whole of that right shoulder blade off the mat, looking just to the outside of your knee rather than to the side. Perfect. Really get that extra crunch. So get up to the top and really crunch it down. Okay, so long leg. So you reach up, cross the long leg, and then it lowers as your arm comes back. Really getting your breath in time with the movement, keeping it slow. Okay, keeping up there, let's do those pulses of trying to reach a little toe. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Head down, keep that leg up, and bring your other leg up to join it. You can pop your hands underneath your bottom if you like. And you're going to do 4 leg lowers. So single leg lowers, bringing one leg down and up. Then the other side, pressing the heel down, point to come up. And one more each side. And then when you've done that last one, we're going to do a circle, one in one direction. So fairly big circle, just as big as you can do it without the back arching, and then reverse. And then you're straight back into 4 single leg lowers, pushing down with the heel, point, reach up to the ceiling. Just go in your own time. Breathe out, coming down. In, coming up, and then slow that circle down to a count of 6. So let's do it together. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and the same to the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Last set. So 4 single leg lowers. Taking the hands away from under the bottom if you can. And your last circle when you're ready. Trying to count for 6 in your mind. And bring your knees in. Well done. Bring the knees right in and then circle them around. So in and circle out. Bring the feet one by one down to the mat and have a stretch. Bring the arms back. And then bring the arms back down. Okay, let's do some bridges. I'm just trying to think when I've got a ball. I don't know if you're... No, I'm going to do that when I've got a ball, because without having the equipment here, I don't want to show you to do something. All right, let's just do some bridges then, right? And I'm going to make them more difficult by coming onto the balls of my feet, so lifting the heels. When you're ready then, we'll come up. I'll talk you through the first one. So pushing through the lower back, tilt the pelvis, push it up with the pubic bone by squeezing the bottom. Use the bottom to get the hips up. Staying at the top, let's just do a few arm movements first. So bring the arms up towards the ceiling and bringing them out to the side. Don't touch the floor, and then squeeze them back up. So imagine the ribs wrapping towards each other as you squeeze the arms back up. And then backwards and forwards. So not letting the ribs go away from the hips. One more. And then we're going to come all the way down but straight back up again. So bring the arms down and then come down through the back, keeping the heels up, tap all the way back up. Each time you come up, it's the bottom that you're squeezing. And if you need to bring the heels down, you can. So you're just coming up and down on your heels. So now each time you come up, do 3 pulses. 1, 2, 3. Come all the way down, tap, up again. 1, 2, 3. Come down, make sure you're still squeezing your bottom rather than hips going up and down. Last set. 1, 2, 3. Squeeze at the top there. Now bring the knees out and squeeze them towards each other. Out wide, squeeze in. Keeping the hips level, bottom up. Now squeeze the knees towards each other for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and wide. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees forward and heels down, and come down from your bridge. Lovely. Stretch your legs out again, girls. Flex and point the feet. We'll change